Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire lands on Netflix with grand ambitions but falls short in delivering a truly original space opera experience. The film, intended as a two-part epic, struggles to find its own identity amidst a sea of borrowed elements from iconic sci-fi franchises. The premise revolves around a distant colony threatened by the tyrannical regent Belisarius, prompting them to dispatch a young woman, Cora played by Sofia Boutella, on a mission to gather warriors from neighboring planets for a stand against oppression. The narrative unfolds in a universe rife with totalitarianism, corruption, and rebellion, echoing themes from various sci-fi classics. From the outset, Rebel Moon wears its influences on its sleeve, most notably drawing parallels to the Star Wars universe. Unfortunately, the derivative and awkward storytelling, co-authored by Snyder, Kurt Johnstad, and Shay Hatton, makes it evident that the film struggles to break free from its inspirations. The attempt to introduce a new space odyssey feels like a rejected Star Wars script, stitched together with elements from Blade Runner, The Matrix, and other sci-fi staples. The film's exposition, narrated by Anthony Hopkins' Mechanical Knight, attempts to establish a universe governed by brutal totalitarianism and a corrupt feudal power. However, the delivery falls flat, with the narrative feeling more like an info dump than an engaging exploration of the film's lore. The introduction of the main antagonist, Regent Belisarius, and his fearsome Admiral Atticus Noble, played by Ed Skrein, adds a layer of menace to the story, but it often leans on familiar tropes. The plot unfolds on the moon of Velt, where a farming community faces the brutal occupation by the Imperium. Sofia Boutella's Cora, a high-ranking member of the Imperium, takes center stage as she goes AWOL and assembles a team of warriors to protect her adopted home. Despite Boutella's commendable performance, the character feels like a facsimile of other strong female protagonists, lacking the depth needed to stand out. The film's action sequences, a trademark of Snyder's style, fall short of expectations. The choreography and camera work appear cramped and uninspired, with an unfortunate reliance on sexual violence as a plot device, a choice that feels unnecessary and revolting. The ensemble cast, including Stas Nair, Doona Bay, Charlie Hunnam, Jimon Hanso, and Ray Fisher, receives minimal character development, leaving the audience with superficial impressions of the recruited warriors. The promise of an elaborate universe with unique mythic lore remains unfulfilled, as limited locations and rushed storytelling hinder the film's ability to immerse viewers in its expansive world. In conclusion, Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire struggles to find its footing as a standalone space opera. Despite a talented ensemble cast and glimpses of Snyder's visual flair, the film falls victim to derivative storytelling, lackluster action sequences, and a failure to deliver on the promise of an original and captivating universe. The journey to this far, far away galaxy may leave audiences questioning the depth and originality of the Rebel Moon saga.